Good morning, good morning, good morning. Woo! Woo. I had to dodge bullets yesterday. I said, well, I'll come on a little morning show when all this smoke settled. Shit, it ain't settled. It's just getting started. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm in the bushes. In the bushes looking. Thank you for joining me this morning. I got some bush babies. Hello, thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. Everybody don't like to drop down. I understand that. So I don't get mad. Some people is just up there looking and listening to see what I'm going to say. People lay and wait for you. They want you to say something about them so they can strike. I just don't get down like that. Y'all know I'm just here to do my commentary and then I'm going to get the hell off. If I got a problem with somebody, I'm a one and done. I don't waste a lot of time. I think my moderator, Queen Diva. Hey, Sassy. Girl, you didn't see anything yesterday? All right, I'm going to fill you in with something, but it's just too much. Girl, I just want to motivate people and inspire people this morning. Ooh, because there's some shit out in them streets. There's some stuff out in those streets. People shooting always. They shooting every way. Not always. They shooting every way. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Whew. I know you got to see this stuff. I don't know how you miss all that's going on, but I'm going to talk about something. You see the title, right? You see the title, Snakes in Your Camp. I've said that. I've made several videos that anybody that belongs to a camp, even myself, when I first started, had snakes in my camp. That's just how it goes. That's in real life. The more you evolve, elevate, when the student surpasses the teacher, enviness and jealousy comes about. That's just life. That's just human beings' emotions. They get involved. Their emotions get involved, right? So we got a lot of shit going on. We got a lot of backpedaling, pussy popping. We got a lot of deflecting. We got a lot of fake beef starting up just to deflect off of people. I see what's going on. I sit back like this and trust and believe this is how I am. This is how I am. I'm just sitting back watching the show like everyone else. And some people can't take it. Some people backs are up against the wall. Some people are being exposed. Now, everybody know Diva supports everybody. My sister Diva supports everybody. And the other day she was offended when she entered a live, and apparently, and I'm just gonna put it out here, apparently another content creator think I have beef with them. I've been throwing shots at them. And I know they was talking about me, sweetheart. I know you talking about me because my video was the only one titled Snakes in the Grass. But I'm going to break that shit down for you. I wasn't talking specifically about you, but I am going to talk about you today. I'm going to talk about you and your little friendship that you had going on with this snake. And yes, I'm like, what the freak is going on like everyone else until we start seeing different, right? But I don't throw shots at people. You know, I just don't get in this mess. I, like everyone else here, have another side to them. I can get down here, get nasty, get dirty, and I don't do a bunch of dragging, gagging. I'm definitely not a doxer. I'm here for a positive vibe only, but every now and then, just like everyone else, I'm a little shemessy, they say. But see, I don't dox, I don't drag. I don't get in people beefs. I don't jump on the bandwagon, but what you're not going to do is try to deflect and put me in some shit because you in a bunch of shit yourself. Just stay there. Just stay there. Fight your battle. Leave me out. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you, but it did get back to me, and apparently you have a problem with me, but I'm not going to give that too much energy because you know why? Only hit dogs will holler. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't apply, let it fly. That's how shit goes around here. I'm not in this mess. I'm just sitting back watching the mess. And that's what I will continue to do. And I will continue to come down here and deliver my commentary. No one will stifle, no one will scare me or nothing. I'm going to be Mz.Teavalocity when I hit this live. So let's talk about some things. So we see how these people are being exposed, and you're very confused to what's going on. But if Diva had the liberty to come on here and tell you, and another person I spoke to, they'll tell you, I called this shit long time ago to the exact month and time, basically. I said in 2 weeks, hell's gonna break loose between people. And that it did. Now, when I say snakes in your camp, I was talking about Brianna. Yes, I was. I was talking about you, Bri. I was talking about you, Pizarro, and I don't know what's going on with Miss Pizarro. I don't give a damn how she looks, where she lived, what's her background. I just like Pizarro. I just like Pizarro. I've always said that I supported Pizarro, and I support Rita. And when they get into it, I just watch the commentary. I let them know. I definitely drop down and let them know that I'm supporting them, because those are two content creators I like that I know that have a beef going on. I support both of them. Do I twerk? Do I talk about each one of them? Absolutely not, because I have a place in my heart for both of them. Pizarro is doing her thing. She's exploding on her live. She's knocking down views. I watch her until I get tired of watching her, until too much screaming and hollering. And some of those people get on the panel, they boring to me, and I leave. But I support Pizarro. I feel what's happening to Pizarro, it has happened to everyone. Why do they want to know her? I don't know. But again, when shit start going awry, a lot of deflecting comes into play. A lot of deflecting comes into play. Now, we still don't know to this day why or who or what is really going on in reference to this doxing situation with Pizarro. It's still unclear exactly what part everyone played, but everybody played a part. And see, there are some missing pieces. There's missing pieces. There's missing pieces because now our vision is being clouded by all this other distraction. All this other distraction, and it happens all the time. Whenever we get ready to see and some type of revelation is truly about to come into play, somebody throw a wrench in some shit. And we all get distracted. But I sit back and keep my eye on the prize. What's really going on? Good morning, peace, love. Good morning, baby. Thanks for joining me. Now, a lot of shit is coming out. And we're still kind of confused, but yet we're not. I watched a couple of videos, and some people that I watch is dead on to what's going on here. Now, Bree, let's talk about you, because you made a statement, and I'm only gonna say this. I guess you made a statement thinking that I was talking about you being a snake in Pizarro's camp. That's what I interpret by what you said. By what you said, this lady has been throwing shots at you for a year, and you just laugh. And you mentioned my title, Snakes in the Camp. But see, it wasn't about you being Pizarro's snake. That's where you messed up at, by thinking I was talking about you being Pizarro's snake. No, ma'am, I wasn't talking. I was talking about Kimmy being your snake. And I made a video a long time about it. I sure did. If you go back and watch my last Snake in Your Camp video, it was about Kimmy being a snake. See, cause one thing about vengeful people, and y'all, I'm sipping coffee in the comfort of my home looking like this. But one thing about vengeful people, they may pretend like they forgive you, but they really don't, because their revenge is like a cancer. Their revenge is like a cancer when you do something to them. See, and you must remember in her mind, you dragged her when she wasn't a part of your camp. When she wasn't a part of your camp. So she's going to get revenge one way or the other. And she cozied up to you, and this is just my analysis of it. She cozied up to you, and see, I watched it. That's how I knew it was going to go down like this. Hey, Queen Diva, thanks. She cozied up to you just to destroy you. People told you many, many times, hey, watch this girl. Watch this girl. She ain't no good for you. She taking over your platform. She doing this for, she doing that. But y'all friendship was more. And I get that. I get that. Because a lot of times people will love bomb you. They will make you feel comfortable. They'll make you believe that they're your true friend. And perhaps y'all friendship was true. I can't say that. Only you and her know what your friendship was about. But from what I see, she came to seek revenge. She came to seek revenge. That's what it was. She was always a snake in your camp. You remember when I had snakes in my camp? See, some of them just left. Me and Diva talked about it all the time. You know, my sister is my best friend. And when you offend her, do something to her, I'm going to come out here swinging. But I'm not going to give people some of the energy that they want, because they ain't even fucking worth it. This ain't my life. I'm not that invested. I come down here to do my commentary, to be positive and keep it moving. But somehow, when Diva walked in your live, and she's been supporting you a long time, Brianna, this is for you, my love. You decided to say, this lady been snake in the camps, people making video, snake in the camp. She been taking shots at me for a year. Dear, I haven't been taking shots at you for a year because I don't waste my time. If I'm done with somebody, perhaps something could transpire between you and I, and you feel some kind of way, and I felt some kind of way, and I felt like you were telling me, don't fuck with you no more. And I just took my toys and I went to play elsewhere. And that's cool. I walked away quietly. I didn't make videos. I don't take shots. I don't do nothing. I just leave. If somebody tell me that they don't want to be bothered with me, or they don't like me, or, stay the fuck away from them if I, support someone, I just do that because it's not that serious. This is a virtual world. I have a big real life world. There's a big world out there. My real life is so important to me that I don't get hung up when people block me or they don't want to be bothered with me. I just walk away. And that's what I did. I don't take shots at you. There's no need for me to take shots. I've always told you that I appreciate you. But you listen to a conversation on stereo. This is how long this shit been on stereo. And you came at me, thought I was talking about you. I didn't go back and forth. I didn't hop on your platform to try to tell you, hey, no, I wasn't talking about you, because you knew if you listen to that stereo conversation carefully, you knew I never said anything about you. In fact, I was actually taking up for you. I was taking up for you, saying, no, she's not like that. Because at the time, I supported you. I had you on my show. I interviewed because I really thought you was fair and balanced. So I had a liking for you. You helped me get to 1,000. So I appreciated that. But I don't owe anyone anything, because you can help a person get to the 1,000. Hey, Queen, but you have to. That person has to maintain their own platform. And that's what I think I do. No, I'm not this huge YouTuber. And I know how this shit works over here. I just don't work it. Because I choose not to, because that's not the direction I'm going. But because you thought I was talking about you, Bree, I wasn't. I think you have some type of disdain for me, or you don't like me, and you think I'm taking shots. But dear, I'm not taking shots at you. Not at all. I don't work like that. Because if I really have something against somebody, I'll come down here and say it. But I see the game. And I see you were upset. And you had to find someone else to take your anger out on, and it happened to be me, Mz.Teavalocity. But I'm not going. I'm not going. So with that being said, I'm going to let it go. You think what you want. If you have a problem with me, you're welcome to come talk to me. But because of your misunderstanding and shit goes on, you thought I was talking about you. This video wasn't exactly about you being a snake to Pizarro. Now, if people see it that way or you feel that way, that's not what this is about. But it's about the snake you had in your camp, and Pizarro has some in her camp. I had some in my little camp. Everyone has snakes in their camp. Snakes in their camp. And you know why? Because you don't have to do something to anybody. They could just be envious of you, jealous of you. And I see that taking place. I see that taking place. Or you could just have people that just don't like you. You know, some people just don't like Mz.Teavalocity, and that's fine. That's fine if they don't like me. Make sure y'all get a snapshot of this so you could drag this. Have something to talk about, because this is how I look for real. I don't have to fake. I don't have to pretend. Anywho, you thought that I was talking about you, and you were so angry because people are dragging you through these streets. I believe that you took your anger out on me. But think about it. Just think about this, and I'm going to leave you with this. I have never done anything to you. If anything, you've done something to me by misconstruing something I said and coming at me. And when I came in your chat, you threw daggers, and I just walked away, and I said, fine, I'll just leave. I just won't support. I don't hang up in the bushes. I don't do anything. I just went about my business because I am a real woman. I'm a real woman. I'm not going to come down here and make videos about people who have done things to me. I had snakes in my camp. Some of the snakes just slithered off. Never done anything to them. They just slivered off. They just slivered off. I don't even see them no more. And some of them made videos about me and everything because you didn't like me from the start. Hey, Jamila, what's happening, baby? You got your mind stick? You didn't like me from the start. And I get that because I had never done anything to you. But let me tell you about vengeful people. This is how you get snakes in your camp. You are a teacher. You have students. And your students start to outshine you or excel. You got a problem with that. You're saying to yourself, damn, I taught this person. I gave them the knowledge. Now they smarter than me. So now you start having a problem. You at your job. You're just a CNA. You go to school. You get a bachelor. You become an RN. Then from your RN status, you become a DON, a director of nursing. The same people that you sat in class with, the same people you worked on a unit with, and now you're their DON, they have a problem because you have evolved, you have elevated, you have rose above the level that they thought you was going to stay at. So now they're mad. They are mad. They are steaming because you excelled. And everybody can't take that. And that's in real life. That's a real life situation. Your family members, they will become envious and jealous of you. You could still treat them good as gold. You could still be yourself. But just because you have evolved and elevated, they don't like you, or they get some type of enviousness about you. That shit is life, y'all. It happens every day. So it's always going to be snakes in your camp. And when people are vengeful, when you've done something to somebody, they don't forget. They may say they forgive, but they don't forget. And the moment that something happens, that trigger them again to remember the shit you did to them is going to come back. And all that fake and phoniness and friendship and we cool and we this. That's why I don't do that. Anybody I have cut loose on here, I have cut loose and I don't be bothered. There's no coming back. They say I hold grudges, whatever is fine. If you think I hold grudges, it's fine. but I don't allow people to go back and forth with me, entering and exiting my life because I know they mean me no good. You mean me no good. That girl didn't mean you any good. She sat over there and she plotted and planned on how to destroy you. How to destroy. That's just my take on it. That's my perspective. That's my opinion, and that's my view. And people may not like it. And I normally don't come down here and say names and all, but I just want you to know that, yeah, this video was about you, but it was about you in a different manner, not the manner you thought. I don't give a damn about you snaking Pizarro or Pizarro snake. That's not my, I don't care. I see y'all YouTube friendship on here. I'm not interested in trying to destroy. I'm not interested in learning who Pizarro is. I just don't care that much. I like the entertainment, and that's what I'm there for. Not for who she is, what she do, who her family, what her family about. I don't give a shit about none of that because I don't believe in probing into people's real lives. I believe keeping this on YouTube and let's doing entertainment. Let's just entertain each other. And it's been hell of entertainment, but it's been exposure too. It's exposure too. And that's the thing. We're missing the real deep point. We missing it because so many distractions is coming into play. So we're everywhere now watching this because I must admit, I've been everywhere looking and listening to commentary. And I only know two people who hit this shit on the head, who hit this on the head. Then Rita came in and threw a wrench in some stuff. So now everybody looking at Rita, some kind of way. Like I said, Rita and Pizarro, that's y'all thing. I support both of you. I like both of you. And I'm not going to stop supporting you unless you and I call it quits. Not because someone else don't like you. See, one thing about me, I am a free thinker. It's a lady named Free Thinker. It could be a man, Free Thinker, Amaranth or Heart or some shit. I don't know. And I was wondering, Free Thinker. See, we have too much group thinking around here, but I don't want to get off track. We have so much group thinking around here that people can't stand for what they believe. They just follow the flow. I don't follow the flow. I stand on what I believe. See, you can't make me group think because I'm sitting back here and I'm really analyzing this shit. And I'm looking at it, and there's a lot of missing pieces and players. And somehow it's going to get exposed. And I'm just sitting back watching. Because now at this point, it's truly entertaining. It's truly entertaining. And I always remember, if you look at my title, believe none of what you hear and little of what you see. Because people manipulate photos, they manipulate videos, they manipulate people, they manipulate audios. So you got to believe little of what you see. We still have to watch what we see because this shit ain't right. It ain't right. And there's more key players somewhere. Somewhere there's more key players. Good morning, Robbie. Thanks for joining me. Is more key players. And what happens is when this shit really implode, whatever come to light, you're going to see that it was more key players. And I'm just sitting back watching like everybody else. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I do know that people will sit next to you. They will skin and grin. They will befriend you. They will manipulate you. You get real comfortable with them, and then they strike. And that's what I think is going on now. That girl never forgot what you did to her. She never forgot what you did to her. And so when she saw the opportunity to become friends with you, yeah, it's two different stories they have going on. I'll get to that. Good morning, Queen. When she got the opportunity to become friends with you, she did just that. She did just that. She became your friend. But she's not the only bad character here. It's several others, and you'll see. You'll see. But she's a bad character. She's definitely revengeful, and that girl's gonna continue to work to get at Pizarro, you, or whomever. And see, I've watched several people on here, and they're a little naive. They're a little young. They're a little naive. See, they not street smart because they would have saw this shit coming. They would have saw it coming. See, I'm street smart and book smart and becoming very well versed at this YouTube game. So I saw this happening. I saw people jumping in to prevent it from happening. I see all this. I see all this going on. But I'm just sitting back and I'm talking to Diva about it. And if my sister, and I'm talking to other people, I said, you see this shit? I said, in the middle of January, I said this. In the middle of January, something else is about to happen. Something else is about to happen that's going to shake us. And I told him exactly what it was. Diva, did I tell you exactly who was going to fall out and what was going to happen? Good morning. So I knew because I observed, and because I'm street smart, I don't let a mofo get too much shit over on me. See, because I watch with a keen eye and I watch with a street eye. I grew up in the streets. I grew up in the streets, but I rose above the streets. But I never forget my street knowledge. Anybody know? And I'm sure, like they say, the docs in there, anybody know that I'm a street girl. I just rose above it. I traveled the world and I learned different things. And so I became a different woman by experience. But I'm a street girl. I watched this shit go down. And like I said, there's a lot going on. But I'm going to leave y'all with this because you know that I had to take some notes, and I want to leave you with some points. And this is how I know I'm on point, because a vengeful person, a person who's seeking revenge, it becomes like a cancer to them. It eats them up. It eats them up inside with revenge. And people have revenge. I say it all the time. Everybody don't like you. Everybody smiling in your face, twerking in your chat, don't like you. They don't like you. A lot of times people are looking for people's downfall when they think they have gotten too big, or they're not being humble, or they're not being grateful, or they looking at this person thinks they all that now. So they there just to watch your fall, to watch your downfall, So I watched this and I studied it. I talked about it. I wanted to make sure I was on point. And vengeful people work like this. Work like this. Y'all take note. And let me know if I'm lying. Okay. Did y'all ever see, has anyone ever watched this? Oh shit. Let me do this as an analogy. Has anyone ever watched Revenge? It was a show. And it was called Revenge. And if you haven't watched it, I'm going to do a little synopsis of it because we're going to tie this up and we're going to get on off of here. But I'm always going to come down here. I'm never going to be stifled by anyone. I'm not afraid of anyone. I just don't do this shit this way. I refuse to. I refuse to go back and forth with somebody gagging and dragging and roasting. I'm here to motivate, uplift, educate, inspire, and turn dust to diamonds. And I'm going to stick with that. That's my brand. I'm not going to go away from that. But has anyone ever seen Revenge? If you don't, if you didn't, or if you did, put a 1 in the chat. If not, I'll just continue on. So Revenge was about this woman who thought that this family, this elite family, this millionaire family had killed her father. Had killed her father. She was determined. It was like a cancer eating her up to get back at them. She married the son of the father's ex-girlfriend. She married the son of the father's ex-girlfriend, which was the wife now of another man who she thought had killed her father. That's how close she got to him. She married their son. They didn't know who Emily was. They don't even know where she came from. She just appeared. But she was so bold. She wanted it so bad that she married their son to get to them to destroy them. And one day, they just loved her, but they was real suspicious of Emily. They couldn't put their finger on who she was until shit started unraveling. And she started doing things to them, killing them one by one. Well, exposing them, not killing them. She killed off some people close to them, but at the end, she exposed them. It was like a cancer. She was determined. The name of the show was Revenge. I watched it every time it came on because I couldn't believe how manipulative, how smooth this girl was. But she was determined to get to the people that she married into their family. She cozied up with their son just to kill them, just to get back at them. And that's exactly what's happening here. People cozy up to people when they have revenge just to get back at them. That's exactly what's going on here. You guys, that's exactly. That girl didn't forget. She pretended like she had forgave, developed that relationship. Bree probably was serious about the relationship. And perhaps Kimmy started liking Bree a little bit. Maybe she started liking Bree a little bit. But when those people was in her chat, dragging her, that was her trigger. That was her trigger point to say, fuck this. You don't care about me. You really not my friend. So now I'm going to work my magic. That's what happened. That was a trigger for her. They were going to be cool as long as she was riding on a platform and she wasn't catching no flack and everything was going good and she was getting the exposure that she wanted. She was taking over her platform. Good morning, Angela Cook. They were fine. Shit was rolling. They looked like the besties. Besides her Pizarro besties, they look like the besties, right? So it's rolling good until they start dragging her. And she felt as though Bree allowed it. Because she said it. You allowed that to happen to me. See, I see her other places too. I see her other places. She allowed them to drag me. So to her, in her mind, it brought back the memory of when you drug her about her domestic violence. So from that point on, she said, I'm going to make sure my plan is executed to the fullest. I'm going to get her and her bestie. And when Pizarro and her had a little problem, and Pizarro let them drag on her platform. And I want y'all to listen real careful to what I'm saying, because I'm dropping some gems that I don't want you to miss. When you allow people to come on your platform and drag people you supposed to be cool with or people you like, they not forgetting that shit. Y'all catch that? They're not forgetting that shit. They may pretend like it's cool. It's not cool. It's never cool for you to drag Queen Diva, BB Nice, Really BTV, somebody I like, Peace Love on my platform, The Sassy Show. It's never going to be cool. But people run their platforms different ways, and I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I respect how you run your platform. Maybe y'all have a relationship and an understanding. I don't have an understanding that I'm going to allow someone to come over here and disrespect someone I like. I say that all the time. Even when I was up here doing interviews or people dropping on my panel, I said we have a certain decorum over here that we go follow, and I'm not going to deviate from it. We're not going to drag my guests, my panelists, my chat. We're not going to do that over here because that's not how I get down. But people never forget how you allow people to drag them. That shit is painful. That shit hurts in these YouTube streets. People may pretend like it doesn't hurt. That bothered me when those ladies was out here dragging me and my sister, trying to make me and my sister look a certain way. Even though this was a virtual world, it was new to me. I still wasn't used to anyone trying to tarnish my character, my integrity, my moral compass. I'm not used to that shit. That's why I don't play these games, because I know it will bother me. And then I will turn into a demon out here. And that's not where I'm going. But never forget, when you on someone's platform and they dragging you, it's never cool. Good morning, Tony Montana. It's never cool. Don't let a mofo sit here and tell you, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Because if it was okay, I want y'all to catch this. Catch this before I wrap this shit up. If it was okay, they wouldn't be mad when you in someone else's chat and you enjoying the entertainment when they getting drugged and you out there twerking. And you out there twerking, they wouldn't be mad because that shit doesn't feel good. And they believe that your loyalty lies with them. That's why I say I never side with a camp. I'm going to always side with me and choose myself, because I don't want people to think I'm that loyal to them that I'm not going to laugh if somebody is entertaining me and is about you, they dragging you. But I tend to stay up in the bushes. But a lot of times those limbs get so heavy because there's so many people up there on them damn bushes on them limbs with me, I almost fall when I see bullshit. But I said, maintain your peace. You're not gonna move like that, Miss T. So keep your ass up here and don't say nothing. But when I have something to say, I'm gonna come down here and say it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not taking shots at you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. And that's why I know that these people are not who they say they are. Because that shit is painful. That shit is painful to sit by, even playing this virtual game, even being in the same camp, different camps, it's painful to watch people drag you through these streets. That's why, Peace Love, you always have to say something. I'm sorry, Peace Love. I just happened to see you. I mean, I saw you, but I just happened to see. That's why you answer, because it's painful to watch people tarnish your name when you really feel as though you're not that person, or you haven't done anything to that person, and you can't understand why shit is happening to you or why they dragging you. So you got to come down here and answer. I get that. I tell people, I get that. I can't tell you how to fight, but I'm going to tell you something about me. I don't let people control me. I come down here when I want to. I say what I want, and then I get the hell on. See, I don't hang around too long. I don't mess with people too much to allow them to become the victim. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Duchess. I don't do that. I don't bandwagon. I don't group think. I just move by myself in my own little camp. And I know snakes because I had them, like I said. So this video wasn't what you thought it was, my dear. Because I don't really have a problem with you. But it was about who snaked you. Who snaked you. You know? And if you ever think about it and sit back and really assess it, you should feel some kind of way, not Miss T. I haven't done anything to you. But your revenge was being planned and plotted. So number one, when a revengeful person come at you and shit start getting deep, they start deflecting. They start deflecting here. I noticed that. They start deflecting. They start fake beefs. They send out dog whistles to their supporters. They do all kinds of things. And dog whistles, I told you, dog whistles they use in politics quite a bit. And it's for scare tactics. Is if I see you in her chat and you cool with me, I'ma block you, or I ain't fucking with you no more, or you can't come sit with me. You can't come sit with me. I'm addressing snakes in the camp, no specific person. However, I did speak on Brianna. I did, because I think she thought this video was about her, and she made a statement. And somebody gave, so, you know, Queen Diva felt some kind of way. I'm just going to put it out here. And no, it wasn't about her like that. I wasn't talking about her Snake and Pizarro, but perhaps she felt that way. Or because all that was going on, all the exposure or whatever, or the miscommunication, or all the lies being done targeting her. But no, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and talk about you. Nah, I don't do that. Because it's easy when people do that, it's easy for you to become the victim. I don't play shit like that, baby. I just don't. You can ask me anything. But I'm going to tell you, the rabbit hole goes deeper than what we see. Just stay tuned and you'll see a lot of other people being exposed, I believe. I just believe that. I believe the rabbit hole is deeper. I don't care about these people relationships. Some of them have true relationships. That's not my business. I don't care. You know, I like some of the relationships they have on here. You know, I feel bad when the relationships go awry. I do. And it happened to you, Diva. And anybody know when you fuck with Diva, see, because that's my ride or die, my heartbeat. That's my sister. You already know I'm going to address it. I'm just not going to stay on it very long. So this whole video is not about you, dear. This whole video is not about you. It's just to let you know you were wrong. You were wrong. And look back on what you said to me and what you did in your chat and the reason why I just left. I didn't drag, I didn't gag, I didn't make videos. I just left because that's the type of woman I am. That's the type. I'm not going to make a big fuss about because I'm not a messy person. I'm not a messy person. I like mess like everyone else, but I'm not a messy person. I wasn't going to come down here and call you on the carpet and do something. I just let it ride for, you said I've been taking shots for a whole year. No, dear, I haven't. I haven't. You haven't done anything for me to last a whole year, to think about a whole year. In fact, I hold grudges. That's true. I hold grudges. I told you, when you tell me you don't want to be my friend or you leave me alone, I don't cry. I don't ask. I just leave. The relationship is over. I believe there's a time and a season for everything. And my season, for some reason, it could have been a misunderstanding or something was up with you. That's how you felt. I told you I appreciate you to this day. I'm still going to say the same thing. I appreciate you helping me get over to 1,000. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. I believe you did that out the kindness of your heart. And that's how I'm going to take it and leave it. So no, sis, it wasn't about you in that reference. But it's definitely about you being used and played. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's about that. You know? So I'm going to tell y'all 7 signs and I'm going to get out here. 7 signs. Let me cut my light on because I'm just back here cozy. And hold on. I need some light and I don't feel like putting on my ring light. So 7 signs that people are seeking revenge on you. Good morning, Brianna. Good morning, Brianna. Say that to everyone she didn't understand. Okay, maybe that's true. This not gonna be all about her because, like I said, I don't spend a lot of time on this because I'm not in this sector to do what a lot of other content creators do, roast and gag, drag and dox and all that bullshit. Talk about dead people, parents, kids. They talking about Pizarro. Mother is deceased. She's saying, yeah, I don't care about that. I just like the entertainment she offer. And like I said, until she personally do something to me, then I'm good with her. I'm good with her. Duchess, don't. So 7 signs An eye for an eye. Remember that. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Remember, people don't forget. People don't forget. They may forgive, but as soon as something happens that brings that shit back to memory, that girl, you allowing them to disrespect her on your platform, brought that back to her memory, what you had did, right? So one, they don't unforgive. They unforgivable. They unapologetic. They resent you forever. They resent you forever. They resent you forever. And when they see you flourishing, when they see you doing well, when they see that the spotlight on you, that just angers them more. And this is how this shit start festering and becoming a cancer to your friend. To your friend. That's a fact. Number two, they think the world is always against them. They always become the victim. You notice that? They always become the victim. The whole world is against me. Everybody's talking about me. Nobody likes me. Nobody over in your chat likes me. Nobody in the intels like me. Nobody likes me. Everybody is against me. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. No. That's because they're dealing with issues, a trauma that has happened to them that they can't get rid of. So everything is personal. All this shit ain't personal. It's YouTube. These people really don't know us, and some people do know each other, but they don't know me. So, but it doesn't feel good when you're the victim. It doesn't feel good when people are dragging and gagging and roasting you and doxing you. That shit doesn't feel good. But it is what it is. Remember, you can't tell people how to fight. That's what they do over here. Just get the fuck used to it and keep it moving. Like I said, no one that I know of since I've been here for 3 years has been doxxed that didn't survive. They still here on YouTube. And some people left because they don't want to get that deep into it. They feel the need to display power at all times. Now let's stop there. They need to display power at all times. This is not just Kimmy. This is a plethora. I mean, not a plethora. This is a lot of people on here. Hey, Christ 5,000. Hi, baby. Christy 5,000. That's a lot of people on here. They want the power. They become so narcissistic that they will do anything. Most revengeful people become narcissistic people. They are narcissistic. They want the power so bad. Look at me. I got shit going on. I'm the one that do this. I'm the reason why this exists, because narcissism sets in, right? That's them. Number 5, and we're going to take it home with this. Number 4, they have a false sense of high moral grounds. Now, we see that all the time. Oh, I'm a spiritual person. Oh, God leads me. I'm going to pray for you. And they always have something, like spiritually or morale. What's that word? Morally, that's a fucking facade. But that's how they draw you in. Now, I'm going to go back to something I heard on Pizarro's. She was praying for me. See, for one, from what I gather, and this is just from what I gather, Brianna is a somewhat spiritual person. It might have been, she's somewhat spiritual. So people will play on that. People play on religion. People play on spirituality. That's their play. See, so if I think you're a Christian and you praying with me, I really believe you my friend. I really believe we pray together. We fast together. That don't mean nothing. A vengeful person use those tactics. And so when I heard that, and then I was reading about vengeful people and how people seek revenge, I said, well, God dang it. They even went to the Lord in this. But God don't bless no mess, and God is the all-seer, all-knower, everything. He knows who real and who's fake, and I get tired of these people throwing God in this mess. This is a bunch of mess, but not to say that we still won't remain vigilant in prayer and believing in God and being spiritual people. It's just that I wish they would stop mixing it up. I wish they would stop mixing it up. Do your dirt and let your dirt be yours. Don't bring God in it. Well, the Lord told me the Lord, not when the Lord didn't tell you to come out here and dox someone. The Lord didn't tell you to drag someone. You told yourself that. So that's number 4 on vengeful people. They justify the revenge. In their mind, she justified why she did that. Because when they made that statement, well, other people will be hit as well, according to what I heard. And again, this chop and screw. Believe none of what you hear and little of what you see. Some of this shit is dramatic. Some of these record I can't get into. I just can't get into them. They weren't very clear. But we all heard this. That's okay. I warned her. It's okay if you destroy my supposedly friend because I warned her. Really? Really? But the end game is if everything would have played out the way they planned, because it would have caused some type of destruction. What destruction? I don't know. Because you could build platform after platform. You already know, we already see this shit is like cat. The content creators are like cats. They have 9 lives. You think their channel is gone and it's back. They under another channel. So that's just what it is. So the end game, I don't know. I'm going to be just like everybody else, up in the bushes, looking, sipping my coffee, looking, just like everyone else. I'm no different. I like the entertainment. I just sit back. And this is really how I'm looking at all this shit. I'm like, really? 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 Do you people think we're that stupid? But some people buying some of this. I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not buying some of this. Now I don't know what the end result will be. When can I hear these recordings? Where can I don't know these people because I don't get involved, but I want to say I'm not going to even say sweetheart because I don't get involved with the other sectors and stuff like that. I just stay over here driving my little Pinto in my little lane. That's all. But if I have something to say, I'm going to say. But the recordings were on, not Pizarro's. Where was I at? I'm not sure. Y'all tell them where the recordings was. Maverick Born, I'm not sure, baby. But number 5, let me finish this up so I can get out. Number 5, they have a hard time dealing with post-traumas. That girl was traumatized. In her mind, she was traumatized. Thank you, peace, love. She was, sis, Trisha, and Hennywise have clear. Okay, right, Hennywise. If you don't mind saying. Thank you, Chris. Is it Christy 5000 or Christy 5000? Okay, yes. Hennywise have clear recordings. But anyway, remember, keep this number 5 in mind. They have a hard time dealing with post-trauma. Life have threw them a curveball, have dug some type of hate and dislike and disdain. Something has happened to them traumatically. And like I said, when you drug all across these YouTube streets, and people know who you are. Oh, okay, Candy Cartel channel. That's what they saying. I don't know. Thank you, peace, love. So those are some places you can see. You feel some kind of way. And that shit's traumatic. I felt some kind of way when they were dragging me and Queen Diva through these streets. I said, what the hell is this? I said, well, welcome to the virtual world. Welcome to the gang, groupthink, cult-like mentality people on YouTube. I learned that. I learned that. I said, this shit goes like this. So you need to step back and just watch people. Just watch people. Don't let people manipulate you. Don't fall into group think. Be you. Be you, T. When you come down here, just be you. Don't fake. Don't plot. Don't plan. Don't do nothing to help destroy anyone. Don't do none of that. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And I believe in that. Even though I hold grudges, I'm not going to do a thing to you. I'm going to watch everybody else do it. I don't have to do a thing to people who have done things to me on here because I've watched them get destroyed by other people. That's just this virtual world. You're not going to see me come down here and go back and forth. I always say they're not going to make money off of me because I'm not going to go back and forth with them because I control Mz.Teavalocity. I control my own mind. I'm a freestanding content creator and thinker. Most of all, thinker is the most important thing. I don't group think. I'm not going to come for somebody because everyone else comes for them. But what I'm going to do is do just like everyone else when I feel the need to. I'm going to ride the trend. I'm going to do commentary on the trend. But you'll never catch me down here dragging people because everyone else is dragging them. I'm not going to do that. This wasn't a drag, Brianna. This wasn't even talking bad about Brianna. This was stating facts when she made the comment. That's all. That's all. And see, this video was about you, but it wasn't about you being snake. Excuse me. It was about you being snaked. That's what it was about. So again, that's it, right? That's it. So somehow people look back and in their mind, they trapped. When you do something to them, they don't forget it, y'all. That's just what it is. No one on here forgets the people who have allow other people to drag them on their platform. No one forgets the people who drug them. That's a given, y'all. I'm not buying that bullshit that, oh, I don't mind. I don't care. It's okay. I love this person. I'm friends with this person. I don't buy all this shit. Some of this shit is just fake, made up for the YouTube streets. That's what it is, you guys. It's entertainment for us. But people have feelings. And when you hurt their feelings, this is just the human being in us. When you hurt my feeling more than anything in this world, I want to get back at you. I want to see your pain. And that's what's happening here. It's more to this story. We never got to the real purpose and why shit happened. We couldn't because everybody else started coming into play. Beefs was breaking out everywhere, or deflection, whatever you want to call it, is just all over the streets. That we couldn't focus on why did they want Pizarro doxxed. No, we did hear why they wanted her doxxed. But what was the end result? To take the girl channel down? Why? Why? She got a hell of an entertainment over there. She's Pizarro playground. But Pizarro, I can't tell you how to run your platform, and I'll be over there supporting you. But just know this, and let me tell y'all something. No matter what you probably say about Pizarro, she's not done by a long shot. She see what's going on. She sees what's going on. Nobody have to warn her. So I don't have a warning for Pizarro. Pizarro, just keep doing you. But everybody in your camp don't like you. I don't know if they call, hey, butterfly. I don't know. I haven't seen you in a long time, baby. Hey, how are you, love? I don't know because y'all call it camps, and I don't want to say that because when you speak of camp, you only speak of 4 or 5 people. So I'm going to leave that shit alone because I ain't about to go there. But I do want to say this. Everybody don't like you. Like everybody doesn't like Mz.Teavalocity. Everybody doesn't like you, you know. But I'm not gonna say your camp because I know y'all are, you know, y'all have certain people, you all are good, and that's on y'all. I don't want to see anyone break up. I think y'all do a good job. But you all just have to deal with what's going on. That's all. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I'm not going to let no one make my sister feel uncomfortable. Remember, that's my blood sister. That's my best friend. That's my ride or die. That's one of my heartbeats, along with my children. And if you come for her or you make her feel some kind of way, I'm going to answer. And I think a lot of people know that. And my sister felt some kind of way. So I had to address it. I was told not to say anything. But when it comes to Diva, can't nobody tell me about Diva. Can't nobody do Diva any kind of way without me coming out here to defend her. And she felt some kind of way. She called me and said, Tiva, I think she's talking about you. And the sad thing is that Diva supports everybody. And whether it's $1.99, $2.99, 99 cents, a click interview, a super chat, a cash app, is all support. And she felt some kind of way. So I had to come on here and say something about that. No, baby, it wasn't about you. And I haven't been taking shots at you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not to be shady, not to be, you know, but no one on here is worth me taking shots at for no whole goddamn year. This is the virtual world. I have a real world that I live in. And I told you shit was happening. So this, you were the furthest from my mind to take shots at, dear. I think you misconstrued something. I really do. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here because you guys know I only do an hour. Thank you all for who joined me. Like my moderator said, please make sure you hit the like. Thanks, Butterfly. You were on. I'll check your video out, Mama. Haven't seen you in a long time, but thanks for the share. I checked out Mr. Carruthers the other day. I shared his video out. We was over there jamming, celebrating someone's birthday. I'm beginning to branch out. It's too much going on here. And see, when people try to drag me in the mess, I either take a break or I go elsewhere because I'm not. Somebody right here, somebody said it. I remember your video about snakes in the camp. I made two videos, and sure enough, it came to pass. The queen over there in the shy had snakes in her camp. Right. If you look at it, Brianna has snakes in her camp. Pizarro has snakes in her camp. I had snakes in my camp. Who else knows who have snakes? Anybody who have a camp, whether it's you riding solo or not, most likely you have snakes there simply because that's who they are. And for me, thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. For me, I keep my grass cut real short to make sure I always see those fuckers' heads. And I'll just behead them myself. I don't need a lot of people. I don't need to send out little dog whistles. I don't need to do anything. I'll just behead them myself. That's why my grass is cut real low. Cut your grass real low. They can't survive because you can see those mofos when they coming. When they slithering around, you could see them. You don't need millions, 100,000 millions. I don't know why my counts go the opposite way, but 100,000 million. You don't need all those people to survive, to rock with you. You just need to be true to yourself. And I've always been true to myself, like me or not. I've always been true to myself. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. If I say I come on here to motivate people, uplift and inspire, that's what I'm going to do. Even going through my trials and tribulations, I managed to come down here and motivate other people. And I've always said to them, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm a little messy. I'm a little shamessy. But you'll never see me come down here and do things because you might get mad. You might say, who the fuck she thinks she is? That bitch thinks she, whatever. But this is reality. I'm a classy woman in real life. And I'm a classy woman in this virtual world. I respect people and people respect me. Mz.Teavalocity, BB Nice recommended you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Green Sector. Thank you, baby. I'm a classy woman. I'm only going to come down to people level so much because I stay in a higher vibrating place. I stay at a higher level. You may not like me, call me what you want, but I'm a classy woman in real life and in this virtual world. And I'm not going to come down here and do things that will morally corrupt me, that will challenge my integrity, my character. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to cuss you out in one breath and then preach to you in the next. I'm going to try to remain who I am. So I don't let people get to me. And that's hard to do. You guys, I'm telling you, it's not a cakewalk. A lot of times I be wanting to come down here and cuss and act ghetto and ratchet and whatever. And I said, nope, because that means you're allowing these people to manipulate and control you. You are allowing them to manipulate and control you. And once you allow these people to control and manipulate you, they got you by your weave, your wig, your edges, your whatever. They going to continue to do that. Can't nobody control Mz.Teavalocity. I control myself. I come down here when I want to. I don't give a shit whether I have 100 and 200 people in my chat. I don't put people in my titles because it doesn't, I'm not clout chasing. I'm being me. And the best part about being me, I don't have to answer to no motherfucking body down here. And I talk just the way I talk. And if you don't like it, fuck you and goodbye. Point blank, period. Now, with that being said, we gonna get ready to get out of here.
Uplift, inspire, turning dust.
If you haven't seen this video in its entirety, redball it. Go back and watch it. Please make sure you like it. And if you like my commentary, please subscribe. I appreciate you for sharing my video for those who shared it. I mean what I say. I'm not backing away. I'm never afraid of a fight. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm just not going to ever let nobody in the real world and the virtual world tilt my crown. Nope, you can't do it. Take control of my mind, manipulate me. Now I lied. You do sometimes my crown is tilted. I come down here and act up. But see, you don't know what's going on with me in my real life. So I want to make sure that I always maintain a certain stature on here because I know I have bigger and better things. Bigger and better things. So I'm not going to let y'all do me. So go ahead. I want y'all to get out there and keep fighting and leave me out of it. No. We good. Go out there and fight y'all battle. Let's get ready to get out here. All right, let's get ready to get out of here. And boom. Let me get to the next one. Oh, that's loud. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help him straighten it out. Speak life and wisdom into your princess and your princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. They looking to inherit anything other than a struggle and this mess. So make sure we are still continuing to build generational wealth. I will get back to that soon. And as always, it doesn't take much to be a blessing. Be a blessing, not a bow. Hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. Can I hold that door for you? I'll grab those groceries. Can I get that cup of coffee for you? Here's a couple of dollars. Go buy yourself some lunch or me. You have a beautiful smile. You never know what someone is going through in life, and that very simple "you look beautiful" could make their day, could turn their life around. I've had it done to me. Just when I was beaten down, for nobody liked me, didn't want me, I didn't look good, I felt bad, someone came and turned my whole world around. And from that point on, I knew I was worth it, I knew I was beautiful, and I knew I was powerful, and I kept it moving. And I kept it moving. That's all it is. That's all it is. I don't have time for all this BS. Okay? So, with that being said, thank you so much again for joining me. Here's my outro. Thank you again for joining me. You guys be safe and be blessed. I'll catch you on the flip side. I don't know when I'll be back.